The Galaxy Council floated silently above the sparkling rings of the planet Eloria, a massive citadel of metal and crystal. Thousands of species had gathered from every corner of the galaxy. Ships of all shapes and sizes hung in the vast docking bays, while the council chamber itself stretched for kilometers, filled with alien delegates. Each species had its own way of communicating. Some spoke in light patterns, some through sound, and others through chemical signals that drifted in the air. The council's decisions shaped the galaxy, controlling trade routes, exploration programs, and alliances. It was not often that a human entered the council. Most species considered humans primitive. Their technology was basic compared to the sleek ships of the Andari, the intelligence of the Zintari, or the speed of the Talcrians. Humans were small, fragile, and unpredictable. Yet today, a single human approached the council without invitation. Captain Alara Voss's ship glided into the docking bay with a quiet hum. It was small, made of dark steel with no weapons visible. Most aliens barely noticed it at first until the security drones blinked and scanned her ship. No threats were detected. Alara stepped out. She was tall for a human, with brown hair tied neatly behind her head. Her uniform was simple, blue with a small Earth insignia over her chest. She walked confidently through the docking corridor, ignoring the curious stares and whispers. Delegates leaned over each other to see the tiny human who dared enter the council. In the chamber, the main council table stretched across the room, a circle of shimmering light where the delegates communicated. Alara stepped forward. "I bring news from Earth," she said in clear, calm words. "Earth has water." A ripple of laughter passed through the room. The Vortons, tall and serpentine, hissed in disbelief. "Water?" one of them asked, voice echoing like wind over glass. "Surely you mean a small puddle or underground lakes?" Humans exaggerate as usual. Alara held up a small glowing device. A hologram of Earth appeared above it. Blue oceans shimmered, swirling around green continents. Clouds floated above and rivers snaked through mountains. "This is the reality," she said. "Water covers most of our planet. It is not small. It is not rare. Life depends on it. All of it is connected." Some delegates leaned forward. Saira, a scholar of planetary sciences, was among them. She had 6 arms and eyes that reflected light like crystals. Her voice was melodic. "This cannot be," she said. "We have scanned your planet before. Sensors showed minimal surface water. Are you certain of your claim?" Alara smiled faintly. "You have scanned incorrectly. Sensors cannot measure life in the way humans experience it. Our water is abundant and active. It moves. It supports forests, oceans, and living beings. You will see if you allow me to show you," the council murmured. Some dismissed her words as naive. Others were curious. Captain Alara's calm confidence was unlike anything they had experienced from humans. Normally, humans begged or bribed, but she spoke as though her words carried the weight of proof. Zira leaned closer, sending signals of interest to the other delegates. "Perhaps a journey to your planet is required," she suggested. "If what you say is true, it may hold value for the entire galaxy." "Then I invite you," Alara said. "Come with me. See Earth with your own eyes." The council debated. Some were annoyed that a human had dared enter uninvited. Others were intrigued. Finally, the council chair, a massive being of shifting colors named Orlan, spoke. "Very well. We shall observe this human claim. But know this, human. Your word alone is not enough. You will provide proof." Alara nodded. "I will provide more than proof. You will witness Earth yourself." Preparations began. The council arranged a small group of delegates to travel with Alara. Among them were Zira, a Vorton general named Krath, and a Talcrian diplomat named Vila. They boarded Alara's ship, curious but cautious. The journey through space was quiet at first. Alara piloted the ship expertly. The aliens studied her small vessel with skepticism. "How can such a tiny ship sustain interstellar travel for such distances?" Krath asked. Alara smiled. "Humans rely not on size but efficiency. Our engines are small but powerful. Our systems are simple yet reliable. You will find that size does not always measure capability." The aliens glanced at one another. They had expected primitive beings to struggle, yet the ship ran smoothly, faster than most expected. As they left the orbit of Eloria, Alara activated a communication link. "The journey will take several days," she said. "During this time I will explain our planet and its water system. It is not just liquid. It is life, culture, and survival. Zyra tilted her head. Explain. We wish to understand before we see, Alara nodded. On Earth, water is everywhere. Oceans, lakes, rivers, even underground aquifers. Humans learn to live with water, to respect it. It shapes our cities, our farms, our transport, and even our laws. Without water, humans cannot survive, and life itself suffers. We are connected to it in ways your sensors cannot measure. Vila, the Talcrian diplomat, was curious. Connected? How do you mean? Alara pointed to a holographic model of a river system. Every river, every stream flows to sustain life. Plants drink it, animals drink it, humans drink it. It is recycled through rain, through the oceans, through ice. It is the heart of our planet. Krath, still skeptical, crossed his arms. And you claim this is enough to impress the Council? A small human planet with water? Alara looked at him, eyes steady. Not enough to impress. Enough to show potential. You will see that life on Earth adapts, survives, and thrives. That is what makes humans and our planet remarkable. The ship hummed through the silent void of space. Stars glimmered like diamonds on black velvet. The aliens stared out at the infinite universe, some in doubt, some in curiosity. None could yet imagine what awaited them on Earth. Alara remained calm, her eyes on the navigation screens. For centuries, humans had been underestimated, ignored, and dismissed. Yet here she was, carrying the weight of a planet's truth to the most advanced beings in the galaxy. She knew that what they would see would change everything. Days passed. The journey was long, but Alara shared stories of Earth, showing holograms of forests, mountains, and the flowing oceans. The aliens began to sense the vastness of what humans had nurtured. Even Krath, the skeptical general, could not hide a flicker of interest. Finally, Zyra spoke. Perhaps humans are not as primitive as we believed. Perhaps there is wisdom in your small world. Alara smiled faintly. Wisdom does not require size. You will see soon enough. The ship moved steadily onward, and Earth, a blue and green jewel in the darkness, awaited them. A planet alive, flowing with water, and protected by humans who understood its value better than anyone else in the galaxy. The Council had been warned. Soon they would be shocked. The journey through space was long, but the alien delegates aboard Captain Alara Voss's ship remained alert. Each day brought new discussions about Earth, its water, and the strange humans who had nurtured it. Zyra, the crystal-eyed scholar, spent hours examining holograms of rivers, oceans, and glaciers. She asked questions with curiosity, absorbing every detail. The Vortan General Krath remained skeptical, though occasional glances at Earth's holograms betrayed his growing interest. Finally, after what seemed like endless days, Earth appeared on the ship's main viewports. It was more beautiful than any hologram could show. Blue oceans covered more than half the planet. Swirling white clouds danced above green continents. The ice at the poles reflected sunlight like twin beacons. Remarkable, Zyra whispered, her 6 arms trembling slightly with excitement. This is beyond imagination. How could a primitive species create such a world? Alara smiled faintly. We did not create it. We learned to live with it, to protect it. That is our strength, Krath grunted. It looks alive. How can water alone give life to a planet? Alara activated a holographic overlay on the main viewport. Rivers flowed into oceans. Clouds carried rain over forests and cities, and ocean currents moved steadily around continents. Water is more than liquid, she explained. It connects everything. Plants, animals, humans all rely on it. Our cities and farms are built around water. Our technology respects it. Even our culture and traditions honor it. Without water, we cannot survive, but with it we thrive. Vila, the Talcrian diplomat, tilted her head. And humans. Respect it? Alara nodded. We have learned that taking too much or wasting it can harm life. We recycle water, clean rivers, protect oceans, and study rainfall patterns. Water is not only survival, it is knowledge, responsibility, and life itself. The ship descended toward the planet slowly. From orbit, the Council could see cities, forests, mountains, and rivers all in motion. Ocean waves sparkled under the sun. Rivers snaked through the continents like silver ribbons. Even from space, the aliens could feel the energy of Earth's water. Zyra gasped. This is incredible. Every world I have studied has water, but nothing like this. Oceans, rivers, lakes, alive, supporting life. Humans are extraordinary. Alara led the ship to a coastal city, one of Earth's largest. Skyscrapers rose among green parks, with rivers flowing through the streets and ocean ports bustling with ships. Bridges arched gracefully over waterways. The council members were stunned. Even Krath, who had doubted humans' abilities, stared in silent admiration. "Notice the integration," Ilara said. "Humans build around water, not against it. Our systems work with nature. Water powers our energy, nourishes our crops, and keeps our planet alive." The council members disembarked and explored the city. Humans walked along clean streets, children played near fountains, and boats moved along canals. The aliens could see the delicate balance humans maintained between technology and nature. Zira bent down and touched the water in a small canal. It felt cool and clean. "Such clarity," she said. "We rarely see water this pure in the galaxy." "Humans, you have learned to respect life itself." Ilara nodded. "We have faced many challenges. Pollution, droughts, floods. Each problem taught us to adapt, to innovate, to care. Water is life, and life is precious." Krath approached a river, still skeptical. "And you maintain this? Without the galaxy's technology?" Ilara gestured to nearby machines and structures. "We use technology wisely, but it is our understanding, our culture, and our values that allow us to protect water. Machines alone cannot maintain balance. Only intelligence, cooperation, and respect can." The council continued their tour. They saw floating farms on rivers, desalination plants on the coast, and ocean cleaning drones removing waste. They observed humans studying water flow in labs, predicting weather patterns, and preserving natural habitats. Everywhere they looked, water was at the center of human life. Zira was mesmerized. "This is unlike anything I imagined. Humans are not primitive. You have mastered the art of living with your planet, of balancing technology with nature." This is wisdom," Phila nodded. "And we thought humans were weak, unprepared for the galaxy. Yet you have knowledge we do not possess. You have lived with water for millennia. You understand it deeply." Krath remained silent, observing humans fishing, farming, and transporting water. Slowly, his skepticism faded. He began to see the resourcefulness and adaptability humans possessed. "Perhaps humans are more capable than we believed," he admitted quietly. Ilara led the council to a mountain range, where glaciers fed rivers and streams. Water flowed from high peaks into fertile valleys below. The aliens observed humans hiking along trails, studying snowmelt patterns, and building small dams to control water flow. Every action demonstrated careful planning and respect for nature. "Look at this," Ilara said. "We do not dominate water. We learn from it. Rivers teach us patience. Oceans teach us balance. Rain teaches us timing. Humans are strong because we listen to our planet, not because we force it to obey us." Zira's eyes shimmered. "This is knowledge, not arrogance. Humans have survived and thrived in ways few species in the galaxy could imagine." The council spent several days on Earth, traveling to deserts where humans managed scarce water, to tropical forests where rivers sustained countless species, and to urban centers where technology and nature coexisted. With every sight, every experience, the council's understanding grew. Humans were not primitive. They were innovators, stewards, and survivors. Finally, they gathered in a central plaza overlooking the ocean. Sunlight reflected off the waves, birds flew above, and humans moved through their daily lives. The council could feel the energy of the planet, the rhythm of life sustained by water. Ilara spoke softly. "This is our home. Water is our strength. It is our guide, our teacher, and our responsibility. Humans may be small in the galaxy, but we have learned to value what truly matters. That is why we survive and why we thrive." Zira stepped forward, her voice full of awe. "Captain Voss, humans are remarkable. Your planet, your people. This is a lesson for the galaxy. We underestimated you, and now we see the truth. Earth's water is not just a resource. It is life itself, and humans are its protectors." Krath, still quiet, nodded slowly. "Perhaps we have been wrong to dismiss humans as primitive. There is strength here in ways we could not understand from afar." Ilara smiled. "You have seen only a fraction of what Earth holds. But even this fraction is enough to understand the value of life and the power of respect, patience, and care. That is what makes humans extraordinary." The aliens looked out at the oceans, rivers and forests, realizing that humans had achieved something few species could. Survival, balance, and wisdom, all from a planet with water. For the first time, they saw humans not as weak or primitive, but as pioneers and teachers in a galaxy full of challenges. The council had come seeking proof. They had found not just proof, but revelation. After days spent observing Earth, the alien delegates returned to Captain Ilara Voss's ship. The journey back to the council citadel was quiet. Each delegate seemed lost in thought, reflecting on what they had seen. For the first time, humans were no longer underestimated. They were respected, even admired. Zira, the scholar, broke the silence. Captain Voss, Earth is extraordinary. Your people have achieved balance, intelligence, and survival in a way few species in the galaxy could imagine. The Council must know this. They must understand, Alara nodded. That is why I brought you here. It is one thing to speak of water. It is another to witness life sustained by it. Humans do not dominate water. We learn from it, respect it, and live with it. That is our strength. Krath, the Vortan general, leaned back in his seat. I will admit I judged too quickly. Humans are clever, adaptable, and disciplined. There is resilience here I have never seen elsewhere. Perhaps the galaxy has misjudged your species for too long. Vila, the Talcrian diplomat, added thoughtfully. Earth is small, yet your wisdom is vast. You have shown us that survival is not measured by strength or size, but by understanding and care. There is much we can learn from humans. When they returned to the Council Citadel, word had spread of their journey. Delegates gathered in anticipation. Murmurs filled the chamber. A small human had challenged their assumptions, and now the council members waited to hear the results. Alara stepped forward, her presence commanding despite her small size. Honored members of the Galaxy Council, she began, I bring proof that Earth is unique in the galaxy. Our planet is rich in water. Our species has learned to live with it, protect it, and use it wisely. Water sustains life, connects civilizations, and teaches us respect. This is not just a resource, it is life itself. Zira projected holographic images of oceans, rivers, and glaciers. Delegates gasped as they saw massive freshwater lakes, flowing rivers winding through forests, and human cities built around natural water systems. Even the most skeptical members could not deny the evidence before them. Krath stepped forward. I have witnessed the humans' ability to adapt, innovate, and survive. Their understanding of water is unparalleled. They have not conquered their planet. They have cooperated with it. This is wisdom beyond their years. Vila added. Humans show the galaxy that strength comes not from domination, but from understanding and respect. Earth is a model of balance, and its people are capable of contributing knowledge to all species. The council chair, Orlan, shifted in his seat, a ripple of color passing over his vast body. This is surprising. We assumed humans were primitive, small, and weak. Yet the evidence is undeniable. You have shown foresight, patience, and intelligence. Your people and your planet have value we cannot ignore. Ilara bowed slightly. Thank you. Humans do not seek conflict or control. We wish only to live in harmony with our planet and share our understanding with others. Water has taught us patience, responsibility, and cooperation. That is our gift to the galaxy. Zira spoke again, her voice filled with admiration. The humans' methods of water management can benefit other planets. Their technology, combined with their understanding of balance, is a lesson for all civilizations. Earth is no minor world. It is a teacher. The council began to debate, but the discussion was different now. No longer was it about whether humans were primitive. The question was how to honor their knowledge and include them in decisions that affected the galaxy. Finally, Orlan raised his voice. It is clear. Humans and Earth have proven themselves worthy of respect. We acknowledge the wisdom in your species' understanding of life, and we welcome your contributions to the Council. Your planet is now recognized as a center of knowledge, not just another small world. Delegates murmured in agreement. Some who had doubted humans now approached Alara with curiosity, asking questions about water management, farming, and environmental protection. Humans were no longer dismissed, they were sought for guidance. Alara stood tall. We are honored. Humans will share our knowledge freely. We believe that every planet can benefit from understanding and protecting water. It is a gift, not a weapon. Cooperation and care will allow life to flourish everywhere. Zira turned to the council. Let this be a new chapter. Let all species learn from humans. Let Earth's wisdom spread across the stars. Strength is not only in force, but in knowledge, respect, and stewardship. Krath added, I admit I underestimated humans. They have shown courage, intelligence, and resilience. Their ability to live in harmony with their planet is extraordinary. Earth's water is not just a resource, it is a lesson for the entire galaxy. Vila nodded. From this day, humans are equals in the Council. Their voice matters not because of size or strength, but because of insight and responsibility. This is a new era for the galaxy. Orlan's massive form shimmered as he spoke. Let it be known, Earth and its humans are respected members of the Galaxy Council. Their knowledge of water and life is valued. All civilizations shall consider their wisdom, and cooperation shall guide the galaxy forward. Alara felt a quiet pride. Humans had come a long way. Once underestimated and ignored, they had now earned the recognition they deserved. Not through conquest or war, but through understanding, innovation, and care for their home. Outside the council chamber, delegates from countless worlds approached humans, eager to learn. Humans shared knowledge about rivers, oceans, and rainwater management. They explained how cities could coexist with nature, and how life could flourish through respect and planning. Zira studied every detail carefully. This is remarkable. Humans have shown that even a small species can impact the galaxy through wisdom and perseverance. Their planet is alive, not only through water but through intelligence and care. Krath, once the harshest critic, now smiled. I underestimated humans. They are not primitive. They are pioneers. Their understanding of life and water is unmatched. I will remember this always. Alara looked around at the council, her eyes calm but determined. Humans do not seek glory. We do not fight to dominate. We survive and thrive through understanding, innovation, and respect for our planet. That is our message to the galaxy. Life is precious. Protect it. Learn from it. Share it. The council remained silent for a moment, then erupted in approval. Signals of agreement, applause, and light displays filled the chamber. Humans had not only proven the existence of water on Earth, they had proven the value of their species. For the first time in history, humans were seen as equals among the galaxy's most advanced civilizations. They had shown that strength was not measured by weapons or size, but by intelligence, adaptability, and the courage to protect what mattered most. As the council session ended, Alara stood quietly watching the stars. Earth awaited her return, a planet alive with water, life, and hope. The galaxy had learned a powerful lesson. Underestimate humans and you miss not just a species, but the wisdom that could guide the stars. Humans had arrived not through force, but through vision, care, and the simple, enduring gift of water. The galaxy would never look at Earth the same way again.